Okay, in this video, let us look at the role of crack size in crack propagation or failure. In last video, we have seen the brittle fracture and ductile fracture. So let us do an experiment here. Let us imagine you are taking a paper, okay? So a piece of paper like this, right? And suppose it had a small crack here at the end, okay? And and take another paper, the same size paper with a little more bigger crack, okay? And then take in a paper without any crack, and you apply tensile stress at both ends. Okay, what will happen? So which will be the easy uh, to break? Okay, let us consider one more paper. Okay, so okay. So the crack here it is at the middle. It is not at the edge. So let us denote it by this is 1 and this is 2 and this is 3 and this is 4. See, by intuition, you can see that the force required in 2 is the lowest. Okay, so that will crack very easily because its crack size is very much higher. And see, it is and this force up for breaking the paper in 1 is little more high, and the and this force is less than F4, that is in 4, that is here the crack is in the middle, so you need to apply a little more force. And then for an uncracked paper, you have to apply highest force. Okay, this is by intuition. If you want to do an experiment, you can do, but by intuition, we can understand that any paper strip will break like that. Okay. From this, see, you can infer that larger the crack size, larger the crack size, smaller the fracture stress. Smaller the fracture stress. Okay. First thing you need to know. And second one, this fracture stress depends upon depends upon mechanical property. Depends upon mechanical property. That means the property of the material is very important. Okay. So that means higher stiffness, higher fracture stress, higher fracture stress. So that means if you compare that to A4 paper and a cardboard paper, the cardboard paper will have a higher fracture stress. It is much more difficult to break the cardboard paper. And see, you can also infer that fracture stress is low if crack is in the middle. Okay, if the crack is at the edge, we then you need to apply far more. So here the fracture stress is high compared to crack at the edge, crack at the edge, right? This is the difference. Right? This is the inference you can make. So in the next video, we will discuss about the criteria for of the crack size for brittle fracture.